I can't do the Nyan song. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to the continuing adventures of Mewtwo as he treks through the dungeon. Where last we left off, a lot of things had happened. I got a lot more powerful. Ice Storm was beginning to look theoretically learnable, if I recall correctly. 96% fail. And I know, standing wisdom of the community is, if you're going for a 3-rune run, why are you bothering with Ice Storm? But standing wisdom of the community can all go fuck itself, because I like playing the way I like playing, and Ice Storm is fun. Storm spells in general are powerful, and I like turning my brain off and doing devastatingly high amounts of damage. Anyway, so that's 1. 2, I'm running, I ran all the way down past the vaults through Dungeon 18, just because I was doing so well I didn't want to stop. And now, I'm ready to go into the vaults, so here goes. Without further ado... Not a bad way to open the vaults by Orb of Destructioning my enemies. Let's drop some fire zones over here to account for, well, usually with vampire mosquitoes I expect a swarm of them, so I wanted to have a pair of fires in case more try to crowd in. Yep, there's the swarm I was expecting. Let's just drop an ice zone, see if that is lethal to them. Oh, good, it's very lethal to them. I didn't know for sure if it would be, so, yeah. So you'll notice that despite the fact that I'm training ice, it doesn't reduce my firepower. It merely makes it much harder to train my firepower, which is a very different animal. So, you know, I think I can ice that whole room. There we go. And guarantee it's a death. And you guys, I'm actually willing to let you come at me a little bit further. That way I can drop a massive ice zone. Whoa, what was that? Oh, you passed the zone. Yeah, I had just cast a spell and then that happened. We're gonna turn on repel missiles naturally, because there's no reason not to run with my defenses up. Drop the Cyclops from range, and now that's an ice dragon, so prep the range shot. I want to make sure I have clearance on both sides of the hallway before I launch an Orb of Destruction. And a follow-up to make sure that we take it down. Excellent. There'd better be some food somewhere, though, because I've just done a lot of spell spamming. Wow, seriously? All that work and no food? Well, I guess the kobolds were technically not edible, so it was less potential food than I realized. Take down. The reason I didn't put fire there first was this hallway just looked like it wasn't going to require it. Repel missiles first, fire second. I suspected you were the type to walk into fire. Oh, you're a shapeshifter. Perfect. Now you're dead. You will require an ice storm to take out. And yes, he's dead. It's interesting too, because he has a fire breath, so he totally cleared a little square of survival space and then just didn't walk into it by my best estimation. I'm probably gonna lose a couple potions doing this now that I think about it. Should I be a little bit more judicious about pulling enemies back and then firing to maximize my opportunity to get good potions? Hey you, follow me. Thank you. See, so like here, I back off first to make room, and now I know for sure that there's no potions in the intervening space when I fire. Incidentally, am I waiting for something spell level wise? No, not really. I guess regeneration, so let's take that. And please tell me I found an amnesia. I haven't? Ooh, bad juju. When I do find amnesia, I'm gonna have to drop at least one of my spells so I can make room for Ice Storm eventually. That's a ways off, I guess. I'm not. For all I'm saying, oh, it's so close. No, until Ice Storm is 20% fail or less, I don't even really. I shouldn't be casting it without some kind of supplementation. That said, you know, Rings of Wizardry are not exactly the least common item in the game or anything, so there's that. Alright, I'm seeing showers of food, and of course the very first chunk I eat makes me nauseous. Yay! For Kroll fucking you over. Stand in the fire and die, you goddamn snake. It wasn't a snake, it was a gecko. Oh, I don't care if it was gonna save me money on car insurance. It was the one that was in a fatal collision with my Orb of Destruction. Alright, dropping ice zones so that they have to walk through a gauntlet to reach me. And naturally that gauntlet will slay almost all of them. We'll kill the one who runs. He gets away, huh? Gotcha. Come at me. Come at me. Drop an ice zone. And I usually would use poison zones just the way I'm using ice zones. The difference is that whereas poison zones deal significant damage over time, ice zones deal damage per tick, so they have a much better chance of actually dropping your target, rather than setting him up for a fall later. Let's go ahead and ice up Norris. Oh, come on, Norris. You gonna bail on me? Seriously? Now, actually, I don't have a ring of protection from magic. Yeah, definitely put that on right now. You're up against freaking Norris. He's the guy who shouts at you. It's not what I'm trying to do. A couple orbs of destruction just to take him down a mite faster. New book. I can use this book to unlearn Ice Beast, which is at this point actually not a bad idea, or not a bad use for it. Although an Ice Beast is perfect for here, where I'm just trying to avoid melee with this guy. I want you to duke it out till the end of time, huh? While I move on to more concerning threats. Fire zone. My god, you're still alive? Well, here, take another Ice Beast from the other side. That'll get you flanked. Still alive, huh? Now you're dead. Next floor. And we look around and we see... Oh man, I fucked that up. I stepped away from the fire that I had lured him into. I needed to stay in the fire to get him burned. More wands. Ooh, new scroll. No, old scroll. Old and useless. Repel missiles is up. Let's drop a couple zones of ice and then just bail. Excellent. Anything else to shoot? Ooh. Kobold Demonologist. Definitely merits a zone of ice of his own. And then we'll nail him with icicles till he goes down. There we go. Ooh, new ring. IDing. See invisible. It is categorically useless. I don't think I'm capable of being incapable of seeing invisible with this character. Okay, a new potion is definitely an occasion to take seriously. Let us make absolutely sure we don't break it. And kill all these intervening purple things before we drink it. Okay, I think we're relatively clear. Yes, let us attempt this potion. Invisibility. Well, whatever. Come at me, guys. Oh my god, only one of you came? Fine. This one gets to die now, and the rest of you I will come back for. A quick icicle there, and we'll do some icicles just to finish off this single target. Excellent. He's down. Alright, so, that's the vault, and we're just gonna keep marching on, I guess. There's nothing stopping me. Nothing in the world can stop me now! And then, of course, that's when the gold dragon comes in. My personal favorite, I am invincible! A statement seldom spoken except to prove its own falsity. I still don't have poison resistance, and oh crap, this is gonna be painful. I need to eat. Let's go meat ration and then. watch the chunks pour in right after. Let's switch to... Oh no, we already did switch to evade. Good. Wait that out. Blink away, please, and start icing things. Swiftness, I need to get away from you. I'll just icicle you to death. You're not worth this hassle of ice zones. There you go. I mean, sometimes I forget that I have a tier 2 spell. I've spent so long this game without one that, yeah. It's kind of a welcome remembrance each time. Alright, that looks like most of the levels, so open this fort, immediately turning on all my defense abilities, because you just know you're going to need them. Ice, baby. That's ice, right? Yeah, okay, I'll stay here. That's not ice, I will move away. We're saying ice, baby. Couple icicles. Booyah! And of course, nausea, because it wouldn't be Crawl if it didn't hate me as much as it could with every fiber of its being. I never thought nausea made sense, and I still don't. It's like a mechanic designed to irritate you. I vastly prefer the old sickness, which actually was tactically difficult, well, not difficult, but painful to deal with. And forced you to wait, but you could choose not to. Nausea is more like, now you can't proceed. Oh, whoa. The rats are killing a cat? Yeah, run away. Wait out the summons. So, new Crawl rule, as I've referenced in previous video, is that when you kill a summoner, the summons instantly die. This is such a natural addition. I can't believe that it wasn't in the game already. I mean, okay, that's not true. Let me rephrase that. It feels so natural that once you play with it, you can't imagine Crawl being any other way. We need to get out of here. Mana is beginning to dwindle. Kills are still coming in, but it's only a matter of time before that slows down. And oh, there you go, it happened. Hellfire Blast, massive damage, and my only scroll of blinking is lost. Begin by obscuring my way with Fog, and relying on my swiftness to get me the speed advantage. Nope, it's still on me. Heal Wounds and Orb of Destruction. That Heal Wounds just saved my life. The Orb of Destruction totally hit him in the face. I don't know why it dissipated. I can barely keep ahead of him. So let's try a circuitous route. Staircase is below me, so let's head that way. And out we get. So notice that if I hadn't fogged, I would be dead. Let's see. In this situation, Ice Storm and Bail. Then Ice Storm again, and Bail. He's taken almost no damage from my Ice Storms. That's kinda frightening. Orb of Destruction times 3. All I needed was 2. Intelligence up, naturally. It's the only thing worth raising on this character. I mean, technically I can be stat drained to near death, but I should carry a restore abilities anyway, so big deal. Sphinx is down. That was a Shadow Dragon. I'm very concerned about the possibility of losing my hard-earned levels, so... Oh, it's you again. Orb of Destruction. Take no chances. Got one chance. Infiltrate them. Get it right. Terminate them. Panzers will permeate them. Break their pride. Denigrate them. And their people. Devastate them. Typhus. Deteriorate them. Red with damage. Devastate them. Take no prisoners. Cremate them. Yeah, I don't actually know that song. I wish I did. It's too good. Okay, so are you not taking damage from ice? Is that what I'm seeing here? Yeah, very resistant to cold. Alright. So there's only one way to kill a thing that is very resistant to your major attack, and that is use your other attack. Which is, in my case, Orb of Destruction. Poke. The chase. Ooh, the chase. I can kill you with icicles, because icicles contain a non-elemental component. And you are a weakling. That, on the other hand, is not. Poke. Repel missiles might save me a bunch of experience, so we're going to stay here and shout a couple times. There we go. You know, if you resist another, I might not catch you, so there you go. I used icicles hoping that I would finish him off with something like that, but nope. Needed to go full hog in order to take him out. You know what I really need now is food, so let's hope for some of that while I ice the level again. Icicles, take you out. Being a little bit cautious about pushing ice too far in, lest I damage my own loot. They're on me again. Drop a fire into the exit to slow down the egress of enemies, and then boom! I can take out the orc and the elf pretty nicely. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to die to poison and low regeneration, so we're gonna hide, restore. Couple icicles take you down. Repel missiles is up. Alrighty, that's not repelled. That's repelling. Back away from the dragon, but keep within vision of it. It's not coming across that corner at all, huh? Poke. There we go. I like a nice open area. It maximizes the chance of my orb of destruction actually hitting. Because even if it veers off course, it's not going to hit a wall. I got lucky. So far the shadow dragons have only attempted to drain me twice. Or once, and it failed. Wow, I don't have repel missiles on. That's an oversight. I was gonna say, I'm taking a lot of damage for somebody who should be repelling these rocks. Not to mention eating all those chunks still not bringing me above, you know, flat. Oh, fuck it. Set up a fire trap for these guys. Come on. There we go. That's a reasonable number of deaths. I'm not repelling. Now I'm repelling. Drop an ice zone. Continue backing away. Fire a couple icicles. Drop a confused cloud. Drop another confused cloud. You actually just kept coming until you berserked on me, dick. You know, I do all of those enchants for a reason. You're supposed to succumb to them. Couple chunks before going nauseated. I just eat till nauseated, basically, is my attitude. But then you know the nausea will stop you from actually getting full nutrition off of all your hard-earned food. Repel, swift. That's not repel. What's repel? There we go. Repel. Oh my god, he came right up to me. See, it worked. I actually repelled the bolt. This is the only reason I didn't lose experience. That was a straight up miss. That was another miss. Okay, excellent. Repel needs to be on for these encounters, guys. That's better. Alrighty then. I think that's most of this area at the very least, if not all of it decompressed. Let's check out all this wonderful loot that I can't use. Troll leather armor, my favorite. Ooh. Scroll of enchant weapon 3. Man, that's gonna make my weapons so much more powerful. New book that I already have. A remove curse scroll for the various cursed items I have, like my ring of curse teleport. Excellent. The same item that I cannot use. An item that I may use in the future. IDing this ring. Oh, I have a lot of rings I haven't ID'd actually. A lot of unID'd rings. Ooh, that's not a bad one. Magical power I don't really need. Unknown, let's try this one out. Sustainabilities, again, I don't really need. So we're going to ditch the ones I don't really need first. That means sustainabilities. That means cursed ring of teleportation. Not so much. Ring of protection from magic. I already have one. And ring of magical power because I'm pretty close to max anyway. And going above 50 is just not pertinent. The ice magic ring is actually something I'm seriously considering, but I have no source of resist fire, so it would make me vulnerable to fire on a character who's already, you know, not doing so hot for resistances, so I'm really not so sure I want to go that route. Repel missiles first, back away second. The reason I'm backing away there instinctively is there's probably more of the yak horde. I already saw that mottled dragon trying to... See, there it is. Make its way to me. Best to make sure I have control of the situation. All my enemies coming up towards me in a predictable fashion is just better for my health. That one Yaktuar, since he doesn't do the whole nausea thing, actually was able to feed me completely. That was a bad turn of events. We're just gonna dive, actually. Even with repel missiles, they could potentially kill me. Now that I have my buffs back up, I will consider the ramifications of going upstairs, and I will decide not worth it. Let us stay downstairs for the moment. We'll go up through a different staircase where we can win more easily. Drop an ice zone to protect me from his inevitable fire zone. I think we got him. We got him. Excellent. Drop a fire zone, and then icicle the guy to death. Just an ice zone, I guess, and hope that I didn't shatter any potions while I did. Did I? Nope, no sound of broken glass. Excellent. And that's the whole mini vault area. Just eat some chunks and call it the quits. Or not the quits, just, you know, move on. These guys. You guys are vulnerable to ice, if I recall correctly, so we'll back up, give me some room. Shout once to get your attention. Fire to block the way, and ice to make a zone. Excellent. You know what? Why don't you go ahead and corrode my equipment? Oh, that's right. You can't. Because my only equipment is my hair. Cat hair. It's worth 1 AC and 1 RC. Repel missiles is a must. Ice storm is helpful. Oh man, I'm losing goods left, right, and center. Like, I've lost a scroll of blinking for nothing, and that was one of the only ones I found all game. Kind of puts the lie to that whole thing of you need to save all your resources in case you need it later attitude. That your preciously saved resources, you might not even have them later, and you'll still manage. So use resources that are going to increase your odds of success. Icicle is a huge help here, because, you know, these guys are only popping their heads up anyway when they don't perceive an immediate threat like a zone. Ooh, what are you, a griffin? Let's drop a orb of destruction to take that griffin down, son. Little Gryffindorfer. Alrighty, up my health and return to the place of my previous shameful retreat. I think I was somewhere here-ish. Hell missiles is on. Ice storm. Ice storm, and then back. And then finish the entire hall in ice. I want them to see me just enough to know that I'm here. So far, so good. Nailing these things as we go. That's all there's to that. Come on, I really want to eat these things before they rot. Any chance you could... There you go. I think I managed to get 2 or 3 chunks in me, a good 2 or 3 chunks in me before they went rotten. That's what nausea does to you. It makes you wait for 100 turns watching your food go bad. Okay, floor is well cleared here. Let's eat ogres till it makes me puke. It didn't make me puke. I got full health. Excellent, or full hunger. Excellent. La 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 la. Repel missiles. Icicle, icicle, icicle. Down. You can ignore the rest of. Oh, okay. What can I drop for it in terms of food? Yeah, I don't need ogre, and I don't need half my books, so we'll drop a couple of them at least. That's much better. You can ignore it. Alright, so that's the way down, and I think I'm gonna have to stop my playtime for now here. Expect me to continue this run in the near future, as things are still going quite swimmingly. Oh, come on, baby. Half of these are summons, only one of them I think actually is a real boy, so let's kill the real boy and then just run from the summons until eventually they disappear. There, it's gone. Oh, I'm firing my Megiddo cannon. It's fueled by chunks of flesh. Righto, that's enough for now. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.